Real Estate Talk on Smart Talk 1580.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Real Estate Talk. I'm your host, Dave Pautsch of RE/MAX Integrity. We are live this beautiful Saturday morning. It is Small Business Saturday morning. It is also Civil War Saturday morning. So it's just a heck of a day. But we are live broadcasting from the Albany studios of KGAL Radio at the old library building, the home of Silver Falls Dermatology. And today, as I said, it's Civil War Day. We do have kind of an abbreviated show today because the pregame starts here at 10:30. Beavers versus Ducks. It's big Pac-12 championship implications today. Both teams have had great seasons. We're expecting it to be, I just hope it's a really good game. I, of course, feel a little disloyal knowing that KGAL is the official home of the Oregon Ducks, but I am a Beaver fan through and through. I'm sitting wearing my Beaver jacket this morning. Stay tuned with us for the next 25 minutes or so. We're going to talk a little bit about real estate, and then it's time to get tuned in for the game. Before we get started, I got a question. Are you hungry? Are you looking for something for lunch today? Maybe you're having some friends over to the house to watch the game. It's almost lunchtime. And if you're hungry, you want a taste on us. A $10 Quiznos gift certificate. That's for the Albany Quiznos store. $10 gift card to the first person this hour to email dave@kgal.com and mention Taste on Us. That Quiznos certificate, again, for the Albany Quiznos store, and it's a perfect game time snack for you. I don't know if you'll get the gift certificate today in time for the game, but certainly it'll make up for it next week when you do. Again, today's a short show. I have, I think, one or two listener questions to cover. Before I get started, though, I want to give you just a quick reminder. Last week, I talked about the National Association of Realtors Guide for Buyers and the Guide for Sellers. I do have them electronically, and I'm happy to share. I just asked two very simple things. First, like us on Facebook. Like the Real Estate Talk fan page on Facebook, facebook.com/Real Estate Talk on KGAL. Once you've liked the show, in order for me to get the files to you, just send me an email. That's realestatetalk@kgal.com. I will email those sellers and buyers guides to you. Lots of good information regardless of which side of that fence you are on. So we'll get started today with the Real Estate Showcase. 3 homes in the showcase today. The first showcase home located in Spring Meadow at 5203 Mallard Circle. 2,465 square feet. It's a 4-bedroom home, 2.5 bathrooms. It's a beautifully built, solidly built Sandstrom home in the first edition of Spring Meadow. It's located on a circle and not a cul-de-sac. Still very low traffic, very quiet area. 2 stories. The first floor of the home features a grand entryway, a formal living and dining room, an open kitchen with an island, built-in gas stovetop. The cabinetry in the kitchen is upgraded to solid oak, and it's in very, very nice condition. From the kitchen, off that is a very comfortable family room and dining nook, and then you head out through a door, a sliding glass door, to a Trex deck and a large backyard featuring raised beds and a retractable awning. Upstairs, all 4 bedrooms, including a large master bedroom. This home has a bayfront elevation, which gives you some additional square footage in both the formal living room and in the master bedroom upstairs. It's a perfect little nook for a reading area or something like that. The master bath features dual sinks, a jetted tub, and a shower. It's a wonderful Spring Meadow home priced to sell at $242,000. The MLS for additional information is 651104. My second showcase home is located at 1239 Elm Street Southwest in Albany. This is, I think, just a wonderful little starter home. A great place to start in the home buying process. Get started here in a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, just under 1,000 square feet. It's in great condition. It has a newer roof, updated vinyl windows, vinyl siding, an alley access with a carport. It's a very comfortable place to take your first step on the property ladder. It's located in a neighborhood near to the best of Albany schools, easy access to downtown, priced under $100,000, $99,900. It's a steal. Most of the homes in this price range are foreclosures or short sales, or they need just a lot of love. And this home, none of that. You can buy this home cheaper than you can rent it. You can move right in. It is in wonderful shape. 1239 Elm Street Southwest in Albany. 653-403 is the MLS if you want more information. You know what? That's it for the showcase today. It's the 24th day of November. If you want any more information about our showcase homes, you can send me an email at realestatetalk@kgal.com. If you have a question, you can send that in by email too. That's realestatetalk@kgal.com, or you can go to the Facebook fan page. And again, very simple, just facebook.com/Real Estate Talk on KGAL. I love when you participate in the show. I like to answer the questions that I receive from the listeners. I think it keeps me in touch with what is important to you, and that's really what I want the show to be about. Getting to the fan page is easy, and again, if you go to that page and like it, and then just drop me an email, I will provide those National Association of Realtors Buyer's Guide and or Seller's Guides to you. Absolutely, all you have to do is like the Facebook fan page. If you are looking for past shows, we are starting to rebuild an archive. Actually, the past MP3 files, we're shifting them in a new format to a YouTube page, and we'll be making those available to you here shortly as well. Finally, if you're not currently working with a real estate professional and you would like a market analysis done on a property, whether you're looking to sell that property, whether you're looking to buy a property, knowledge is power, and having that market analysis is key. Send me an email with the address, realestatetalk@kgal.com. I will provide you with that market analysis at absolutely no obligation. Certainly, I would like to be on your team. If you want an agent that's 100% on your side, that's my commitment to my clients. I only work with one client in any real estate negotiation. So give me a call or send me an email today. With that said, we are going to take a break. And remember, this is a short show today. We're going to cover a couple of listener questions, and then we'll do the market update at the end of the show. And then it'll be time for the Ducks pregame, or the Civil War pregame. I'm not going to refer to it as the Ducks pregame today. The Civil War pregame at the bottom of the hour. So stay tuned and then get ready for some football. I'm Dave Pautsch of RE/MAX Integrity. This is Real Estate Talk on KGAL.
The Oregon Coast Aquarium in Newport invites you to join us for a warm and joyful holiday tradition, the Sea of Lights, November 30th and December 1st. Enjoy the magic of the holidays with music, treats, and face painting as you're surrounded by a sea of twinkling lights. Visit with Santa and get some awesome aquarium gift ideas. 2 magical evenings, Friday and Saturday, November 30th and December 1st from 6:30 to 9. Check our website at aquarium.org for details on the Sea of Lights at the Oregon Coast Aquarium in Newport.
It's all happening in downtown Albany.
Got a problem with your favorite pair of boots or shoes? Old Town Shoe Repair has the solution. Work boots, cowboy boots, dress shoes, Birkenstocks, steel toes. Old Town Shoe Repair at 337 Southwest 2nd can become your best friend. Call 541-791-9085.
Right now, you can take your old coats to Richard's Cleaners, where they will donate the cleaning and give them to those in real need. Drop them off at Richard's Cleaners on Lyon next to the fire station downtown, or at the Hickory Station location in North Albany.
There's a place in Albany where dreams are coming true at the Historic Carousel and Museum, 1st and Washington. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 to 4, and Wednesday evenings. Take a tour and watch the animals come alive at the Historic Carousel and Museum.
It's all happening in downtown Albany.
So, you were planning to watch the Civil War today? Fat chance.
Mariota. And Martin. He'll back the throw off the play action. Layer Baldwin touchdown. He lined up in the backfield and he snuck out to the right.
The Civil War with Jerry Allen. Pre-game today at 10:30. Kickoff at noon on 1580 KGAL.
My mom and dad went car shopping on Saturday. Dad really did his homework. He kicked the tires, checked under the hood, he test drove 8 or 9 vehicles, and then my mom made her decision. That's how it works in my house.
Finding the right deal is child's play at Premising Motors. Since 1969, when we opened our doors in Lebanon, we treated people differently, and they kept coming back. Because at Premising, we don't treat you like just another deal. You're our neighbor, our friend, part of the family.
Into the woods and onto the waters. Listen to Northwestern Outdoors, Saturday nights on Smart Talk 1580.
Welcome back to Real Estate Talk. I'm Dave Pautsch of RE/MAX Integrity. Real Estate Talk is your only resource on local radio for real estate information right here in Oregon's Mid-Willamette Valley. We are always here for you on Saturday morning. Get to spend a couple of Thursdays a month in the Valley Talk time slot. But, you know, if you've missed a show, if you're looking for information about real estate market trends, we try to make that available to you at the website, www.kgal.com. Click on the link for Real Estate Talk. Past shows are there. There is an archive of the older shows. Again, the newer shows, we've got a new way that we're doing that. We're actually creating some YouTube videos that are going to be posted, and you'll be able to get those, I believe, through the KGAL website, and you can also get them at our Facebook fan page. Today, again, kind of a short show. You just heard in the previous commercial, we've got the pregame coming up at 10:30 for the Civil War today. Big excitement. Both teams are having great seasons, and we're just all hoping it's going to be a heck of a game. But we have just enough time to cover a couple of listener questions for you. The first question comes from G in Albany, and she asks, how do escrow holdbacks work? Well, now that's kind of an interesting question, but let me set the stage, see if I can put it in a little bit of context for you about, or for the listeners at least, when an escrow holdback might come into play. Typically, in the event of some sort of a repair requirement, something came up during the inspection, that repair needs to be completed in order to close the purchase transaction. Let's say, for example, that the inspector or the appraiser, depending on the loan program, it could be the appraiser that called this out as well, called out a problem with the roof. Now, whether it needs to be repaired or replaced, not necessarily the issue, and assume again that all parties are willing to complete those repairs, that it's okay. But there isn't necessarily available time to do so before the closing date. And again, right now, this is not an uncommon scenario. If you are making a purchase transaction right now in Oregon and you have a property that needs a new roof or needs external painting, well, folks, the weather is not cooperative necessarily for you to get that done in a planned and timely manner. So, what are the parties left to do? Well, obviously, the first option is to delay the closing date until you can get that roof done. And again, that's pretty open-ended to try to do in November or December or January in Oregon. First of all, for an escrow holdback, the lender and the underwriter have to agree to any of these resolution options. And depending on whether the appraiser or the inspector called it out, it could potentially get more complicated. For example, if it was the inspector who called out this condition, the roof, the lender could choose to make it a condition of funding. That means that the loan documents could be released, all parties could sign, and then they won't release the funds until that condition is resolved. So that's a little bit easier to deal with, especially if you know, again, if you're dealing with a roof and you've got a couple of sunny days coming up. However, if it was the appraiser, then this might be considered a condition of value. And that's different because in that case, unless that condition is resolved, then the lender doesn't have sufficient value of the appraisal in order to release the loan docs. So you're talking about a longer delay in the time chain. Now, one possible solution, the subject of this question, is the escrow holdback. So let's say, for example, that we're going to replace the roof or do some repairs to the roof, and the bid for repairs was, I'm pulling a number out of my sneakers, $6,000. All parties, including the lender and the underwriter, might agree to hold back typically 1.5 times the amount of the bid, or $6,000 for the repair, half again. A total of $9,000 is held in the escrow account. This is the seller's money from their proceeds of sale. Now, they want additional funds, that extra half, the half of the bid amount, in the event of growth work or cost overruns, to make sure that there's enough money there to get the job done. This is a safety valve, if you will, for the lender. So the transaction can close, and that $9,000 remains in the escrow account until such time as the job is completed, the bill is submitted, is paid by escrow. they then release any remaining funds over and above the amount of that bill back to the seller. And there is no interest paid on that amount, typically, in any way. So it is a way to hold those funds back, guarantee that the job is going to be done. It's got to be scheduled. I mean, the underwriter is going to probably have some conditions on doing it, but it is one possible way to make that closing work. Again, typically it's going to be roofs or underfloor insulation. Sometimes things come up late in the process, and instead of pushing the closing date out, an escrow holdback is one viable tool in order to do that. Second listener question comes from T in Lebanon. T writes, is it better to be a buyer or a seller during the holiday season? Now, there is really a good question, because the answer is yes, at least in this holiday season. Now, there are a couple of factors that make it that way. First of all, across the valley, we are right now suffering from low inventory. Inventory has been down all year long. I have a number of buyers who just can't seem to find the home they're looking for because there isn't enough inventory out there. That means for a seller, there's a great opportunity because they are the available inventory, and having their house on the market gives you at least the chance to sell. You also know as a seller that the buyers who are out there looking are by and large pretty serious buyers. Why else would they be braving the rain and the wind? And who else is going to be taking time on their weekends away from their holiday plans? So if you get a showing, at least you can have some assurance that the buyer who is looking is really looking to make a purchase and not just out kicking tires and looking for decor ideas. Now, as a buyer, there's less inventory, which means, as a rule, you're competing with a lot of other buyers out there for the limited options that are available. As I've said on the show recently, we've had a number of circumstances with competing offers, multiple offer scenarios. Well, during the holidays, less inventory is still the fact, but there are also going to be less buyers as some of the less serious buyers take some time off to focus on their holiday plans. And you also know that the sellers who are keeping their homes on the market despite the holiday visitors, despite all their family plans, are truly and sincerely interested in selling their homes. They are indeed motivated sellers. So the holiday period provides an opportunity for both serious buyers and serious sellers to meet up. And this dynamic is what many agents actually report that is the reason that many agents actually report that their December and January timeframes can be the busiest times of their year. Actually, from a personal standpoint, I'm having a very busy November and December time period. We've got a lot of transactions, and this is exactly the case. I've got some listings that are in good price points, and these buyers are looking because they don't have a lot of necessarily other options. In a couple of cases, they do have options. You've got to make sure your price is right if you're going to be a seller. But it is really an opportunity during the holidays this year, and that might be kind of an anomaly, but I think it really is an opportunity this year for interested buyers and interested sellers to find the property that works for them and be able to get together. Okay, again, it's a short show today. We're going to take a very quick break, and when we come back, we will have just enough time to squeeze in the real estate market update before the pregame for the Civil War. This is Real Estate Talk on KGAL.
The Subaru Share the Love event is going on now at John and Phil's Subaru in Corvallis. Save with Subaru deals at the only Subaru dealer in the Mid-Willamette Valley. From the coast of the Cascades, Corvallis to Albany, John and Phil's Subaru has the new compact SUV to the pet-friendly family wagons and high-performance cars to outdoor sports like skiing and fishing, and one of the safest vehicles in the automotive world, all help make Subaru the world's top-selling four-wheel drive vehicle. Buy now during the Subaru Share the Love event going on now at John and Phil's Subaru in Corvallis off Highway 99W at 800 Northwest 5th Street in Corvallis.
Come on, ladies, join us at Garland Nursery.
Come on, ladies, treat yourself to some holiday therapy at Garland Nursery.
That's right, it's back by popular demand. Ladies' Day Out, Saturday, December 1st from 10 until 4. Shop, play, and pamper yourself all day for a great cause. 10% of all sales, except wine and food, will go towards Contours, a local North Albany breast cancer program. Garland Nursery's Ladies' Day Out will include a greens arranging workshop, a scarf tying demo, lunch by Iovino's Catering, wine by the glass, a Boggs trunk show, and a demo on container gardening in terrariums. Grab your girlfriends and head to Garland Nursery. Treat yourself to delights, tasty treats, wine, designing your own holiday centerpiece, and all for a good cause. It's the perfect ladies' day out at Garland Nursery, Saturday, December 1st from 10 until 4. Garland Nursery is located halfway between Corvallis and Albany on Highway 20.
Here is a great Christmas gift idea that your loved ones can enjoy all year long. Give them one of those terrific personal calendars. But you better hop to it now. Find a series of snapshots that show your family as it is, as it was, as it will best bring back happy memories and bright anticipation. Take those pictures to More Ink, and just that quick, you will have that giving problem solved in the most delightful of ways. More Ink in the Carriage House Plaza, Santiam Road in Maine in Albany.
Yahoo Sports Radio, weekends on 1580 KGAL.
Yahoo!
To Real Estate Talk, I'm Dave Pautsch of RE/MAX Integrity. We're going to cruise through the market update today. If you're missing the numbers, go to the Facebook fan page. I've got them all posted there for you anyway. We'll begin in Corvallis, where inventory is down 4 from our previous report. Today, 131 active listings. Average asking price, $357,408. 12 homes. I'm sorry, that's not the right number. In the last 90 days, we have dropped 17 homes from our previous report. Currently, 3.22 months of inventory is available in Corvallis. The median sold price over the last 90 days is down at $236,800, averaging $152.14 per square foot. On average, these homes are spending 107 days on the market from listing to close of sale. In Lebanon, there are 78 homes available for sale. That's up 5. The median asking price is also up today at $157,250. Over the past 90 days, 39 homes have sold. That's up 1 from the previous report. The median sold price today, $110,000. $86.73 per square foot is the average, and homes spend 147 days on the market from listing to close of sale. Exactly 6, a very neutral market in Lebanon. 6 months of inventory is available today. And in Corvallis, that number was 132 day listings had sold. I dig it back to a previous sheet there. Finally, to Albany, where inventory has dropped 5, 259 active listings. The average asking price is down slightly at $187,830. 153 homes have sold in the past 3 months. That's a drop of 10 from the previous report. The median sale price is up just a hair today at $170,000. Homes are spending an average of 131 days on the market from listing to close, and the average dollar per square foot value in Albany is up slightly at $109.83. Today in Albany, 4.98 months of inventory is available. And that is the market update for this 24th day of November, 2012, the day of the Civil War. If you're starting to think about buying a home, remember Willamette Neighborhood Housing Services does a great job. You can check them out at www.w-nhs.org. And if you are a Real Estate Talk listener, let me know, and I will help you with the tuition for that class. Again, all I ask is that you're not working with another real estate agent. Sign up, send me an email at realestatetalk@kgal.com, let me know the date, and I'll pay for the tuition. We're here every Saturday talking real estate, the things that are important to you in real estate here locally in the Mid-Willamette Valley. I'm Dave Pautsch of RE/MAX Integrity. We will see you next week talking about real estate on 1580 KGAL, Lebanon, Albany, and Corvallis. Go Beavs!